Hello and welcome to my second video. It's called Money and Your Beliefs. Understand money. So without further ado, let's get into it. So what is money? And what is your beliefs about money? You see, most people's beliefs about money is that it's hard to come by. You have to work really hard to achieve it. Some people think that money is the root of all evil. They don't trust it. Other people think money makes you greedy and you hoard it all. Other people treat money as it's very scarce and they save it a lot. They don't spend it and they just work to the bone to acquire a lot of it. So, in this video, let's talk about the beliefs and let's talk about money. So firstly, what is money? Money is a piece of paper. It's made from cotton and linen, and nowadays in the UK it's made from plastic. Don't know about the world, probably from paper, but you get the gist. It's just paper. And to be honest, nowadays, depending on what country you live in, 90% of the money or 97% of the money is digital. It's not even real. It's just digital currency in a hard drive somewhere. So get this right. You and I, we are all working 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, 5 days a week, 60 plus years for something that is not real. It's just digits on a screen. And here's the thing. The central bank of England, they can print money whenever they like. Just think about the post-pandemic. Central bank was printing money like it was nothing, just injecting the economy with cash. Yet you and I have to work 9, 10 hours to earn 10, 15 pounds, 30 grand a year, 35. Also, it gets even worse. When you take out a mortgage, whichever bank it is, these commercial banks, they don't lend you money. They type it in and give it to you. So what you do is you have this digital currency, which you then give to another person. You buy the house, you work, and you pay off the interest and you pay off the repayment. So you pay off the money that the bank gave you. The bank then deletes that money from circulation, and the interest, which you had to work really hard for, is what they make profit on. Look at how mortgages are structured. You don't pay the repayments and the interest simultaneously. You don't pay them 50-50. You don't even pay remortgage payments first and then interest later. The bulk of your repayments in the first couple of years goes to interest. It goes to the bank making their money. Now, you might think I'm being a tinfoil hat person, but the thing is, that information is written on the Bank of England's website. Yes, the Central Bank of England. That's where it's written. That's where they tell you that money is invented. Commercial banks type it in, give it to you, then they delete it from circulation and they make money on the interest while you are working 25 years to pay them back. So think about this. They gave you a bag of air, pretending that it's a potato. Now, you have to give them back that bag of air and another bag of actual, real life, tangible potatoes. So they pretty much scammed you. But the problem is, there is nothing you can do about it because they're the banks. They control the world. They control the economy. You cannot do anything about this. You have to play the game, but you have to play the game smart. You see, you need to see money as a tool, because that's what it is. It's just a tool. It's a value of exchange, or else we would be bartering with each other. So it's actually a good tool if you treat it like a tool. You need to acquire money. So yes, you do have to trade your time, but then you need to make the money work for you. You need to invest the money in the stock market. You need to invest the money in other assets, real estate, maybe a business, because you don't want to be working for money. You want money to be working for you. Money's your soldiers. They're out there working for you. They're your tools. And then you use that tool to fund the lifestyle that you want. So you use that tool to get a house where you're paying no mortgage or very little mortgage, to drive the car you want, to fly to the countries you want, to enjoy the activities and see the world, be with your family, everything else. You don't want to work your bones. You want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And yes, for this, there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that not everybody can win, because if you invest your money in the stock market, other people have to work for that company to make a return for you as the shareholder to earn that money. If you buy real estate and you rent out your house, somebody else has to work for them to give that money and pay your house off, so you don't have to go out and work and pay that house off. Someone else has to do your manual labor for you. Now, it is unfortunate, but you have to think to yourself, it's either you or it's them. So that's a decision that you have to make. Because understand this, the banks don't care. They will lend you that money, enslave you, so you work 25, 30, 35 years, sacrificing time with your family, time with your kids, time with your friends, time doing what you like to do, so you can pay them back money that they typed in, and then pay them more for the little work that they did in providing you that money. Look at mortgages. You would think the interest is maybe 5%, 20% of the loan that you're taking out. But that's not the case when it comes to repayments, is it? You are effectively paying nearly as much in interest as you took out the loan. So you're nearly paying double what you took out. So understand this. Money is not bad. It's not good. It's just neutral. It's just a tool, like a spanner, like a screwdriver, and it's for you to use accordingly. Now, if you don't use it accordingly, then that's on you. But if you understand that money is a tool, now, I don't want to be stuck in this rat race, in this 95 rat race for the whole of my life. I want to enjoy it. I want to travel. I want to see the world. I understand that banks invent money and they give it to me. Therefore, I refuse to trade my time for this imaginary thing that the Central Bank of England can print at a whim. Therefore, I will acquire some money and I will invest that money to make it work for me. And I understand that other people will have to lose for you to gain. Now, it's a sad thing to think about, but the banks don't care. The banks are going to do what the banks do. And the rich people, the extremely rich people, you think they care? They're multi-billionaires, rich off the back of their workers. You think they care? They don't care. So It's up to you. You can understand that, well, I want equality, or you could understand that equality is not going to happen in this world, and it's either me or it's you. So I better use money as a tool to enjoy my life. Unfortunately, it will be at the expense of another person, but hopefully they, where after a couple of years when they work and they can stumble upon information like this, and then they can change their life. See, it still works out if the younger people with most of the energy are the ones doing the hard work for the first 5-10 years, and then they learn about financial freedom, finances, and they change their life around, and then they go into autopilot mode and let the younger generation do the work. That way nobody's really taking an L, but that is an ideal world, and a world that's never gonna happen. So if you're watching this video and you listen to what I said, then understand money's a tool. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not evil. Don't let anybody else tell you this. Understand that you need to make money work for you, or else you will always be working for money. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and take care.